Alright then. Let's rock. Howdy everyone. Alright. This is a game that I've been quite interested in for some time now. So yeah, I guess I just really like the aesthetic, so sure. Yeah. And I guess I want to stay. I get the feeling. I understand that that Spiders Interactive has not have had an iffy history in general, but I want to give this game a chance, see it with my own set of eyes. But you know what? I think I'm willing to put out an open mind. Heck, there are plenty of things that I'm willing to try, only to be proven horribly wrong. So you know what? This might just be one of these, so let's rock. Normal. Normal. Okay. Oh, I really do hope that the loading screens don't
Could you stand a
get
little
to,
taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower.
Is this a...
Gaze a little more to the right.
Uh,
There. Now, hold the pose.
Wow, I'm going to blow your mind here. Whoop. Man, I wonder what the artist must be thinking about this. Alright, so our name is Day, and, alright, first things first, I want to do a test. I want to see if I can... there's a test I remember hearing from, someone from one of the Discords I follow, where the primary thing about a character, the primary test for a good character creator is, can you make Stone Cold Steve Austin? Alright. Skin color, hair color. Well. Facial hair. Hmm. Well, all these just look like varying levels of twink, so, I guess not. So, anyways. Well, man, this chick. But, yeah. Yeah. Fun fact, I actually know very little about wrestling, but I do know that character, I do know that test. I do recall someone recall hearing about how that's basically one of the best tests for a character creator is make Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because it's a really simple, because he's got a really simple but distinctive look, so if you can make something like that, that means you probably can get through the generals. But we're gonna make a chick because that's how I usually roll. Man, this default face looks so sad. What? Alright, varying levels of aim. Alright, oh, actually, I like that face. Hair. Classy. That looks... That actually makes... that makes her look androgynous. Not what I was looking for. It's the Meryl. That's a cute hairstyle. Oh, that's the classy. No, no, we're not going that far. Eyebrows. All right, now she looks mildly pissed. This girl has two. I mean, yeah, but we're talking about how you if a video how if you can make a Stone Cold in games. You're literally glowing to. You're kind of. You got a bit of it. You got a really smile tan. All right. Let's say somewhere in the middle. All right, this hair. All right, blonde. All right, all right. Shit, let's just make Virgil. All right, yeah. Let's just make. Yeah, let's just make Virgil. All right, that's the second question. I might actually take that up on the let's make Virgil thing. All right. Yeah. Yeah, this true. Yeah, so far we can't make Stone Cold, but we can make Virgil. I'll take it. Ooh, warriors. All right. All right, basically fire mage thief and we can spec out firearms and one-handed blades. All right, done. Sure. Um, well, in these types of games, I really like the idea of being able to charm the pants off of talk the pants off of folks. So, sure, yeah.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an
Oh yeah, and
incredibly
I
singular
may have
face.
actually pre-ordered.
That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth.
I may have actually
Your
pre-ordered this game just
particularity gives you character.
hours
You're still
before.
here?
We have nearly finished.
Shit, she's even got a blue
You
coat.
haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down.
But
Make
anyways,
your own preparations without bringing
anything
me
wrong
on
with
the boat.
the audio?
It's about
Just let me
time
know.
Your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the
Ironically, I'm going for
ambassadors of Delay
Virgil.
and the bridge
Ironically, I
riders of
created
his
Virgil,
departure.
yet I'm specking her for
Have no fear,
guns.
Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told
I mean,
is correct.
I'd be scared too if I just
sorry,
I
Sir.
just saw
I must
I
be
just
going.
saw a person
My
shift
lady,
forms
please,
before
I
my
beg you.
eyes.
Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
And all right, this controls kind of like a. Yeah, I did actually tweak the audio a bit. And none of you got anything to say.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Oh, it's got to be better than shoveling or you're just gonna run off. All right.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
You control your move. All right, that's tactical pause and.
Hey!
Yeah, alright, thanks. Admittedly, I did tweak the audio just a bit. Mostly just because I was worried of being drowned out. I didn't realize that the audio would be a little too...
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Oh, so that's the...
Fight with honor!
Alright. Oh, Spanish guitar. Alright. Alright, there's a parry. Out. Alright, that is the... Alright, come and get me. Alright. Alright, alright, yeah. I'm trying to. Oh, God. Alright. Ow. Ow.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons
Oh,
master.
I got,
Becoming
I
a
got,
little hard
well,
to
I got,
Don't
well, it
add
didn't help
insult
when I
to
got
injury.
trapped
This is
behind
humiliating enough.
What?
We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner.
Well,
Go.
well, Shane.
Fight with
Well,
honor.
shucks. Alright. Alright, we got ammo. Somehow this feels less than... Yeah, we're already kind of throwing with this Virgil's fight, but... Virgil... Well, volume, huh? Let me, sorry, let me... Sorry. Ow. Alright.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way.
Admittedly,
I've got a
I
list of things to
definitely
do before
did
we
flub
depart.
that opening
Indeed.
combat section.
Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Sure, why
On the
not?
contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
Have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Sorry, let me tweak the options a bit. No. Whoa. Whoa. No, I'm just gonna tweak the distance so that tweak some of the stuff so just tweak some of the stuff so that at least yeah, sorry. Tweaking with it? Oh. Anyways, let's see what we have. Alright, what's rusty stiletto? A traveling suit and... Okay. Old rusted saber, rusty stiletto, and... I guess so. Man, I probably should have... Okay. Yeah, this game really does just throw the pre-orders items at you. Well, have fun cooking.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times.
Princess de
It's you,
Sarde.
my dear child. Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him
Sorry.
so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about. Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
I love that my hair
Dying,
is clipping
my
to my
child.
ear.
Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you. What is it?
It's a MacGuffin.
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
You
All
sure
my
you want to do
blessings
that?
go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Okay, lip syncing is... feels weird. Alright, a part of me wanted to check out this game because I wanted to see how much Eurojank this game really has. Like, I want to see if it's at least fun. At least be funny. Oh, great, rad! I get the hat right away.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it.
Persuasion, huh?
Parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain.
I would not
wouldn't say no to a
say
little
less assholes.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower
I love
berths,
how that
near the
NPC
wall.
just doesn't know where
Right.
the hell to go.
We'll put it on our list
Oh,
of
she
visits.
still doesn't know where the hell to go. Oh, look. Oh, wow. I have so many options. Coin guard. Relationship. Suspicious? I thought we already have a... I thought we already had... I thought we were already friends with this guy.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Screw you.
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Alright, this is one of the... Okay, this is definitely one of those options where I don't know whether this actually leads to romance or not, and I actually don't really feel like romancing, but okay.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we
And
were
yet you're
always
still
together.
suspicious of me.
And these memories I hold dear. You've always been extraordinary, Greenblood, but I had to watch over you. You were my responsibility. That didn't leave us much time for friendship.
What about now?
Now, I hope that we'll have more time. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Well, not that way, but... Talim Ambassador. Alright, we're just using the compass. And... loot.
To my house, and death to the others!
Alright. Sure.
Greenblood, do you need something?
No, I just want to
I must leave
loot.
you.
I think what he meant was basically that we're not. He doesn't see us so much as friends, so much as some dipshit that he looked over. Oh, you know what? I've actually seen someone claim that they've my fates are getting stronger, my guts are churning, it is harder and harder for me to run the shop, some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice, there's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others today. I have so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everyone is dying anyway? All that's left for me is to drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering, and tear out this diary page and drop it to the ground. Yes, I get it. Everyone's sad as shit. Alright, it's right up in here.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Fredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
Aren't you supposed to give me some
You
stuff?
seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Oh, and here is where we get our info dump.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
Because
With
I have
pleasure.
never been, because I have
A
lived in
legate
this
needs to know the
universe for
history and
about
strengths of her
20 plus
allies.
years, and I
The
do not know
alliance was sealed by
jack shit
several
about it.
nations of the bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the Union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further.
I'm gonna find
in
one of you
each
doing
and every
horrible,
domain.
horrible, killing people for horrible experience. It's am I?
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tir Fredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before.
And I'm gonna
Some
kill you.
are bigger than houses.
And I'm gonna.
But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage
Woke
and
imperialism.
cruel
Sorry for the late
people
response.
also
Man,
live
woke
there, who speak
imperialism
an
is
incomprehensible language.
well,
but you shall
that's the
discover
first.
all of this for
Well, you
yourself
gotta. Well,
soon enough.
you gotta make it. You gotta tone things for the modern art. Taline.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
I
I'm
need to
done.
be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Anyways, I'm gonna.
Hello, milady.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh. Well, that's actually kind of a good. I'll admit, I'm actually impressed by how. By how, like, just opening the door can, like, lead to how you can opening the door leads to a lot is just quick and take everything. Get out of my way. I can tell that's gonna be a problem. And I'm glad that the people are just okay with what is apparently royalty just literally nicking shit. Granted, I guess that's just how royalty works, but you know, I'm just glad that, you know, they know the natural order of things. I'm going to help. Yes, I get this place is miserable as shit.
Are your boots worn through? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Sure. Sell. Oh. Yeah. Wait, I have a better hat?
See you soon.
It is. I do. Yes.
Welcome. It's such a have you.
Well, I want to sell. Yes. Yes.
Thank you for your visit.
Wait a minute.
It's
And
such a pleasure to see you again.
I wouldn't
Have
say
you seen
that.
anything to your like?
I wouldn't say we're king, but whatever we are, I guess we're big shots. Even though we have
Thank you for your visit.
fuck
See you
all
soon.
as far as money goes.
Welcome. Have you?
No.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah.
Come closer now. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate them.
Well, we found him.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor.
All right, snake oil.
I hear you
Snake oil.
asking
I got it.
if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
No.
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Hey, buddy.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Drink it yourself.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the
I can
improvement
fix
in my
that.
condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
What, you're gonna... Aw, it's good that they didn't
As you
even
see,
need to... They
I
didn't
am
even
still in
drink... They
excellent
didn't
condition.
make a drinking animation.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the
Yes,
same potion
saw.
that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Alright. Alright, look at his card.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish.
No, and... wait. Alright, go around. And... experience results. The author was a true alchemist, certainly very knowledgeable. Louise, the weird alchemist who ran in the room upstairs to clean it during his stay. The old one does not want to bring a file. Even the customer is always right.
Come on and fight, you bunch of cowards!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You broke your armor! Be careful!
Screw it. Well, I'm glad to know that gun solves everything. And, alright. Wait. Alright. I was actually kind of expecting that we'd have to skill check this guy at least.
Have you
but-
finally
or-
made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
Don't ask how I got
You
it.
dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief.
Yes.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He
Aw,
can't have
he
gone
just-
far.
Find him
Well, he just
before his head
instant
ends up on a
transmission
spike.
that right out of here.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings. The merchant is there. To my house! And death to the other! Move away! Things are about to get done!
Ow. Man, people are just really, and even though I'm like royalty or something, people are still willing to kill me. Hey, buddy.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor
Oh,
the
wait,
orders
you.
agreed upon
Oh,
with
it's-
the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up, sees. I've nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
This
pretty
is
much.
inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Well, I'm not gonna bribe.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing
I'm not gonna
with.
pay him.
Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you
niece
to
to
commit
the
a crime.
Prince.
That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and
Well,
ask
there
that
you
these
go.
crates be delivered to
We-
the attendant.
We
Now
used
that's
our
a wise decision.
charisma
Thank
by
you.
just pushing our
I was beginning to think this
pushing
would
our
never
rank
end.
around.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
All right, and shit. You know, I think this this place looks like a starter city, yet somehow this place actually looks like decently sized for a starter city. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go talk to... Alright, let's just grab some money off the table. Because I can. Hey, buddy.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
At any other time, I wouldn't be asking you. I just thought we could have asked him about the guy. Oh yeah, also here. I'm taking some money off of your table though. Man, people really need to stop leaving their change on their table, because you never know when a royal ambassador is just gonna walk on right by and just nick your shit from your table. Camera seat off and
Locked. Locked.
alright, wait.
I don't have the key. Locked.
Oh, we don't. Oh, yeah, we don't. Oh, no. Oh, poop. Hey, buddy. Let me just take this. Sorry, plural. You had accuser now. Oh, and hey, buddy.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the
I mean, this is the prologue. This is literally at the very beginning of the game, so this is just like
unsettled by your commerce.
this is literally
And
the
he's the one who
prologue,
sent
just so
me.
you can.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker.
Pretty much.
Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
What
If this
does it do
potion were
exactly?
inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps. But you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Alright, you know what? You get the fuck off.
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Oh, wait, what? You did? Huh. Huh, sorry. I guess it's because you're basically like you're basically the one guy around, I guess. I guess it's well, I guess that's what you get for always being around here, and we got the key to the storeroom. I almost regret not picking lockpick, but you know what? We'll deal with it.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Locked. Locked.
Well, we have this.
The key to the tavern.
And this.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Well, before we do that, I want to see something. I want to see. I think we need to at least see if I can charm the pants off the crowd. And I'm glad that at least running automatically opens the door.
Please listen. I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Can't you see my fancy
Well,
coat?
in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible
yes.
side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone is. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna
Oh,
end
so
up
we're
with
bullshitting
statues.
them.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us.
Sorry.
Come on, follow me.
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Oh, well, alright, that... I guess that solves that problem. I just wanted to see if that unlocked... Alright, good. Multiple ways to solve a problem. As an RPG should have. Hey, you.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Oh, hey. Well, now I'm getting now I got well, I guess I got... don't know why it prompted me there, but I still got plenty of shit to do.
You'll find all you need in our selection.
Alright. Well, controls clunky enough. And...
Lady Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes.
Yeah, basically in these games, whenever I can, I always take speech
news.
options. I always upgrade
afraid,
like
though,
any.
that
I
your mission
usually
is
try to upgrade
completely
like skills that
finished.
let
Blast
me
me, I'm a
speed
captain,
check.
not an errand boy.
That
The
that
commander
let
was
me
quite explicit.
talk think people
Very well.
talk
What do I need
people
to
out.
do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
I'll see what I can do. Meanwhile, I'm gonna see if I can take your shit. Yeah, people are dying. Alright, first let's go talk to that. Talk to that the guy who. Let's go settle this charlatan quest. Just because. Wait, what?
It's blocked.
I don't think I was supposed to be here, but... Wait. Haunting Family Warehouse. Oh, I'm guessing that's for another quest. Buddy, you've got some explaining to do.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Alright, this is one of those points where I'm kind of worried where when I mean cover the escape, it means, am I just gonna tell him, like, discuss with him about the escape, or am I just gonna cover for this guy?
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants. That you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge. And he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you are still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him. On your own lands.
How embarrassing.
Oh, wow.
I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Well, I'll take it.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I'll take that and the experience. Sure. But let's see how. Alright, brought up Madame de Sardet. Alright. Brought up at the court of the Prince de Orsay and with his son Constantine, you have benefited from the best tutors and masters of arms. As skill in combat as in the games of mind, you have some for light magic. You have to do light magic. You're more calm and thoughtful than ever, and you have always tried to protect him from the annoyances he has the power to control. In other words, and probably employment's leg, and the senior diplomat on the island of Tirford. Heavy heart that you will have to leave with your favorite Mal, the corner close to death, but to you away from the serene. All right. Serene. And that is the game world. I'm actually, where can I try? Nice, suspicious. Oh.
Are your boots worn through? Is your
I mean, I don't. Honestly, if it comes to that, I have no problems doing illegal shit, but I'm gonna see if I get any options first.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece.
What's the...
All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning.
The hell
I
kind
need
of
to find
tattoo
him
is
before
that?
departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his
It
mind.
looks like
The
it looks
tide
like
does
a
not wait.
You
Perhaps
look
he
kind of
simply
like someone
celebrated his
trying to
imminent
do
departure
Mike
with a little
Tyson,
too much
who
enthusiasm.
saw Mike Tyson and
Is
thought,
everything ready?
hey, I can
Short
do
a
that.
crew
I can
member.
do those tattoos myself.
Cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply
yeah,
had a
I
bit
guess
too
it's
much to
a
drink
good-
in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
But I guess
I doubt that. Jonas was never one
yeah,
to
that
fancy
quest
drink.
ended a little
It's been 2 days
anticlimactically.
since last he was
Then again, I
sick.
basically
I feel
chose
something
the
bad has happened.
option that I
Might I
was
ask you, if you hear
guessing
anything,
wouldn't fuck
could
me
you report
over.
it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirford. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
I mean, I could spend time to go ask about, like... Well... I guess I could clear it. Controls are forbidden. Costume. Well, let me go. Alright then, sure.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look
Snake.
around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Alright, alright.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Okay. And I'm actually curious. Alright. Alright, I guess. Alright, good. You don't see us, and. Ow. That was sudden. Alright.
Wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Well, I guess that's one way of doing things, or... Huh. Uh-huh.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're
Alright
done
then,
for.
that...
Come on, we need to move fast.
That also works.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Before that... before we do that, let's at least grab some stuff. Or I can't unlock. Really could have used this. Alright then. Well, alright, that's one way of getting things done.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
And I guess that's one way to deal with things. Oh, alright. Alright, quick save and... Do not see us.
To my...
Screw it. Okay, stealth is finicky mostly because there's... Seems like there's really little way to... Very little way to... Alright. Alright. Crap.
To my help.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and do this without... Upstairs. I'm actually trying to see if there's a way to there's a way to actually get up there with it. Screw it. Oh, that's... Alright, that doesn't help. Wait, or maybe it does.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
Not sure what... Okay, maybe that's for something else, but... So, I guess unless there's some other way, I guess I just have to sneak up, rely on whatever. Alright then, alright. I'm just gonna...
To my help!
Well, I guess... Well, for one thing, turns out still... Sneak attacks... Well, I guess I'm glad that sneak attacks are a thing.
To my...
Alright, but stealth turns out is unreliable, mostly because... Ow. Crap, man.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Actually, wait a minute. Then again, I think there is that, considering that we already snuck our stuff in. We may have already... Chances are this whole thing might have been pointless, but... Alright, yeah, you continue clicking at... Look at that wall, and... And yeah, alright. Please don't ruin... Please don't make my companion ruin stealth for me. And... You're an idiot. Good. Yeah, I have totally no problems with murdering these as long as I don't get caught, but... Well, at least we solved the problem. And all we need to do is do a ton of murder.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tifredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, and also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I've quite...
Yeah, I'm glad that they're okay. These guys are totally okay with me nicking all of their shit. Just as long as they don't start noticing the all the corpses in that building, because that would be awkward. Dragon blood. Oh.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Got him. You look weirdly.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
That
He's
voice
a
does
just
not
man
suit you.
Who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. The other day. Well,
why did you report?
Unfortunate, captain.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure, he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be...
Alright, first let's, can we, like... No cape. Loot chance, huh? Sailor's coat. You wait on first, let me...
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good
So
heart
you're
and he
useless.
steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Well, these are interesting storyline. Oh, I'm actually glad that that for now we don't have a like for I guess I could put that, but I'm sticking with this sword.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on.
I think they're just
There are
supposed to
quite
be
a
fit.
few that come
I
to
think
my
they're just
tavern.
supposed to be like
According to
fish
one of
or
his fellows, he
like
would have been taken right
like
here.
A kidnapping.
semen.
In my
Like well, no,
establishment.
I mean
You surely jest.
sailor
Well, at
things
least I
now.
hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
Family,
A good
NPCs,
half of my
you don't know
furniture
what
was
the hell
broken
to
into
do.
firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look.
Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum.
How the fuck?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Well, if I can fix it. Wait.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Well, what do you know?
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
You?
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment.
Yeah, you look like
a
shit.
young cabin boy. Two members of his crew accompanied him.
This guy looks like he's blind.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the three of them.
What can you tell me about the boy?
This guy looks like he's blind.
He seemed
So,
rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Oh.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal.
Oh, I
Stone's
happen
throw
to
from
know
the
that
Tulane
place.
Embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
More. And I'm just making my way through this absolute shithole.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Alright, you just stay there looking at that. You're just staring at the wall there.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled.
Let me guess.
You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion.
It's your son.
The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? in a tavern, and you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
Yes.
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture
Let me
that
guess.
your
We're gonna have to
drunkards
convince
must
this
have
family to
misunderstood.
let the kids
What was your son doing on a Nord
let the
ship?
kid go
Why would they have
on the
taken
trip.
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Let me guess. The kid actually wanted to go, but the parents won't let him. Yeah, at least that's how I guess. See. I am kind of impressed at how little combat.
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Good. Hey, you.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you...
Have no fear. I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
What?
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home.
Oh.
We are his only family.
Ugh.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Norts?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constant.
Don't worry.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of...
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship.
Shit.
Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Norts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Norts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
Our father selling
well,
his
this is a
own son for
little more
few
complicated
For ugly,
than I thought.
that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Well, this got more complicated and uncomfortable than I thought. And yeah, you stay there. There's a warehouse. I just wanted to work there with a quick review.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Yeah, I was at this warehouse. Wait. And yeah.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
And well, that's the front way. Let's go the back. Let's go around.
To my...
Excuse me. Alright, let's... Well, since the front way is a straight up... does seem to straight up take us to a fight, let's...
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Yes. Or at least until the fight breaks out.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end,
I am
right.
Well,
my boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament.
I am glad I chose
Very
charisma.
well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Well. Well, that was... I can't believe that was...
Locked.
Hey.
Who are you?
My name is Desade.
What?
I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Nothing.
Yes. Even if I had
Are
to
you
bend
sure
his
you're
arm.
that guy's kid?
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother.
What?
She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
I think your father might have been a very different man.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old.
What?
I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse.
Yeah,
Hard
you're free to
grow
go
close
anyways.
After all that, my family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship.
Like,
I will see you there.
This guy... This look... Yeah, that mom totally... Huh.
It's not possible just now.
Huh. So I could just blown a fucking hole through the wall. Yeah, like... But... Alternatively, I make a fucking bomb. And they don't care. Good. But yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry they're a Fontaine, but I don't think that guy was the kid was your son in the first place. But anyways, we got your man back.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin.
Yeah, we're working on it.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy.
I didn't think it would be so much trouble. Oh, nice.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin, by chance? To be honest...
Did you say he was intending on... My men spoke of a rather animated...
That isn't the safest place.
Let's go and find...
Happy to be of some...
Be back soon, Captain.
Rad. That actually... I'm gonna max out I am, however, gonna max out charisma just... For now, though, I'm gonna wait. What? Well, I guess I'll... Well, I guess that's when we actually get to the island.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yep.
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs.
Ooh.
Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Nope.
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
I gotta go save my moron cousin, it seems. I am glad that sprinting automatically, just automatically gets you out of money. That sprinting automatically gets me out of them. That sprinting automatically causes me to open doors.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay him. Like, screw that. I'm not gonna give these back. I don't want to pay these guys.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Crap. have level 1 science? Wait a minute. I guess not.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have got rid of him.
Rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the good stuff. He's making a great deal of
Well, alright.
We could knock him out, or gag him.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, between this, I am not paying. Well, I'm glad these guards are morons. Or at least. Alright, stealth is super unreliable since you can't see shit. Since, well, you can't really be actually sure of where
Well,
enemies
this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
Wrong
My fair
woman.
cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't
they probably heard
pleased
that,
by your
just so you
absence
know.
this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have the ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Alright, you get this, and... No, I think these guys aren't the mob. They're too shitty for that. They're just local thugs, I think. At least I hope they are. I could totally just... you got a decent weapon, so. You know what? Let's screw it. These guys are assholes, so we're gonna take them. Save.
To my help and death.
Excellent. Yep. And done. And I am done. Like, man, I am glad I'm investing in guns. Well, anyways. Well, I guess that's one way to do things. I mean, I could have totally snuck out, but I was gonna give these. We gotta show. I was gonna let those guys live. Oh, hey, buddy. What do you know?
Madam?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage. Are you ready to leave?
Not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my... Be back soon, Captain.
Sure, let's customize. How do you Alright, V. Alright, anyways. Alright, onward and upward. Well, at least things should be easier now that I've got another... party member. Yo.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
You suddenly...
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature.
Yep, this is indeed
Allow me
Eurojank.
to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you.
This guy has
and your cousin
excellent
in the
facial
future.
hair.
I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Of course.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would
Because
take
you're the only
time.
one around.
Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
No, if these are Mormons, they'd totally be ready to gun us down. No, at this day and age, at this point in era, if we were really dealing with Mormons, they would totally go in guns blazing.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
I think we're just dealing with atheists. Well, at least companions know how to get the hell out of my way. Turned, and besides, Nocturne now free experience, so hey, we need to talk to you again.
Madam,
are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with...
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Oh, yeah.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
I'm pretty sure we already did. We actually did break into that jail a while ago. We just didn't get the quest to actually talk to the prisoners.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Ptolemy. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
I have a gun.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nords get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Screw it.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
I don't really give a shit. Alright, let's see. Alright.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Crap.
Can't you make an exception?
No, sorry.
Very well.
Orders haven't...
Very well. I'm...
Oh, damn. Hold on, though. Ladder climbing speed is freaking slow, though. Oh, I'm glad they don't notice it or care that I can just about that giant hole on the wall, but
Damnation! We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text.
Yeah, either way, I actually...
anything else that would have pleased
You're gonna...
It served
I can
no
let you go.
purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Yeah. I do want to see if I can solve this diplomatically.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance.
Oh.
If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to stay here.
Oh, crap. I totally... I am totally not friends with that guy.
Have you spoken with the ambassador? Has he accepted to give us refuge? Have you spoken with the ambassador?
I'll do it. good? I really hope this is something I can speech check. Are these crates respawning? But anyways, this is not gonna be. This is gonna be plenty awkward. Alright, let's at least see what we can do.
Your Excellency.
Lady
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Thélème, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere
easier
safe.
than I thought.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
We owe you our lives.
Oh, what?
We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing.
That was
I
convenient.
hope you won't
I'm
have
glad
too
I
much
don't have to track
difficulty
back.
adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
All right.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
We just bullshit. We'll just bullshit him, right? I hope you're not stupid enough to actually tell him. Straight up tell him.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady
Oh.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Oh, okay, good.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them.
Well, what can you do?
It is truly regrettable.
I am so sorry.
We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Well then. Alright, it's a... Yeah, let's just go more guns. Wait. Sure. And I guess that's it. Alright, let's go. Let's go find a shopkeeper. Sell some shit. Let's go clean out our inventory before we set off.
You'll find all you... Welcome! Have you...
Yep.
Thank you for your visit. Well, have you...
Quest items. No. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take those. No. You know what? No. Yeah, I think we're good for now.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Good. All right. Now we see what we can what upgrades we can slap on this thing. Sure. Crap. Well, I guess that's all we can do for now. Crap. we're done.
Madam, we should be...
Permission to board the ship?
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tyr Friddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Uh-oh.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What creature?
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help!
I guess that's why this place is...
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
You're dead, aren't you?
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Ow. Alright. Alright, let's... Ow, 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 ow. What? I couldn't recover. All right, let's try that again. This, to be fair, this entire sequence is surprisingly very combat. This is very combat non-combat heavy. So.
Madam, we should...
Permission to...
Certainly have...
No?
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tyr Friddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard of...
The beast is awoken!
Shoot him. Hey. You. And once again, the power of gun solves everything.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Please never use that word again. Well, I guess, well, we can respec if we want to, so.
Madam, gentlemen. Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Wear anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
That song did not fit that. That song does not fit that scene. That song just doesn't sound like that sounds like it should have been like a big triumphant. Let's get clean. That bird chick must be awful to clean. We did it.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Naughts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
So
There
where
you
are you going?
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
You're dead, aren't you?
Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
What?
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
So you're a party
This
member now.
request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Expert and duelist. All right. Yeah, you take that, and well then, I guess this is actually a plenty good stopping point for as far as I'm concerned. We got off the prologue, and I'm mostly satisfied with what I've done. Anyways, I think I'll pick this up some other time, because I've actually this game has had my curiosity. Now it has my interest. So,
Locked.
yeah, I'm glad to know that, I really do hope that crafting materials don't take up inventory space, and this game legitimately looks gorgeous.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Excellency, it is an immense honor for me. What might I?
Agility 2.
Thank you for your visit. Welcome. Have you? Thank you for your visit. Welcome. Have you?
like my intuition.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
And now I'm set. And now I'm happy. But anyways, yeah. Now that we're done, we'll pick this up some other time and peace out.